whom I greet from here, we focused on the writing process, and I mean the different steps of the writing process that any student should follow in order to write a well-organized and a coherent piece of writing. We also mentioned how should a student deal with the comprehensions questions and what are the different techniques that must be used to answer comprehension questions. Today I am going to deal with some selected language tasks, and I choose the arts bac exam of 2015 session de contrôle. Why I choose? Because it contains language tasks that are about Unit 1 and Unit 3. Okay, so please, if you have the exam papers, you can follow, or if not, you can take a piece of paper and write down the paragraphs, because I'm going to read and reread the paragraphs slowly so that you can follow and write. So, as usual, the test is composed of 3 language tasks for the art students and 2 language tasks for the other students. And the purpose behind these language tasks is to test the assimilation of lexical and grammatical acquisition in an integrated manner, and requiring the student to, and here I would like to mention the different question or the different types of language tasks. So the first one is fill in the blanks with the suitable words from a list where there are extra words. Sometimes we have 1 and other times we have 2. Number 2 is to provide or to supply the right tense or form of bracketed words. And number 3 is to choose or to circle the right option or the right alternative. So please let me read the whole paragraphs, and then together we are going to fill in the blanks. So try to listen carefully, please. So the question is, fill in the blanks with 6 words from the box. Taking a holiday with the children can be a costly business. However, Sweden has a reputation for being an blank destination for families. The country is very child-friendly with good blank provided in restaurants, on public transport, and in hotels. What's more, significant and substantial child reductions are blank available on everything from train tickets to hotel rooms. With nature travelers, between inverted comma, there are no blank fees to expensive theme parks. No games arcades are made to swallow the children's pocket money, comma, and then we have a blank and full stop. This makes a family holiday both accessible and affordable. It's blank wonderful opportunity to spend time together with the least cost ever. So I repeat again the paragraph. Taking a holiday with the children can be a costly business. Full stop. However, Sweden has a reputation for being an blank destination for families. Full stop. The country is very child friendly with good blank provided in restaurants, on public transport, and in hotels. Full stop. What's more significant and substantial child reductions are blank available on everything from train tickets to hotel rooms. Full stop. With nature travelers, there are no blank fees to expensive theme parks. No games or cards are made to swallow the children's pocket money, comma, and then we have a blank. Full stop. This makes a family holiday both accessible and affordable. It's blank a wonderful opportunity to spend time together with the least cost ever. So first, what should we do is to read the whole paragraph to understand the topic or the main idea mentioned in the paragraph. And the second step is to try to read the list of the words and try to classify them as parts of a speech. Okay, so let me read the words in the box. The first one is undoubtedly. Undoubtedly, it's an adverb. Entrance. Entrance is a noun. Ideal. Ideal is an adjective. Neither. Neither is a conjunction and used to introduce a further negative statements, not the one nor the other of two people or things, not neither, and it's mainly used with nor. I say neither nor. Almost. Almost is an adverb and it means nearly, about, more or less, and practically. For example, he almost knocked Georgina over. He almost knocked Georgina over. Facilities. Facilities, a plural noun, facility and facilities. Compensation. Compensation is a noun, singular noun, and then we have either, or either is a conjunction. Okay, and for example, I don't believe that the Reserve Bank believes that there is a strong link either, and either mainly it has an and position. It means at the end of the sentence. Okay, so I repeat the words. Undoubtedly, entrance, and I mean entry, access, a gateway, a doorway, etc. Ideal, neither, almost, facilities, compensation, and either. Okay, so these are the list or the words in the box. Okay, so let's now read again and fill in the blanks with the suitable words or with 6 words from the box. So for the first one, I read the sentence. Taking a holiday with the children can be a costly business. However, Sweden has a reputation for helping an blank and then destination for families. So we have a noun, destination before the blank, and then we have an, which is an indefinite article, and it's used before a vowel sound. I mean that the word should contain a vowel sound. Okay, so here we have a destination, and to define the noun destination, so we need an adjective. We need an adjective, and the appropriate adjective here in the list is ideal. So I read the sentence. However, Sweden has a reputation for being an ideal destination for families. Sentence number 2. The country is very child-friendly with good blank provided in restaurants, on public transport, and in hotels. So in this sentence we have an adjective, and we need a noun after the adjective good. So we need a noun which is facilities. So the sentence, the country is very child friendly with good facilities provided in restaurant, on public transport, and in hotels. And here facilities, it means many services. What's more significant and substantial child reduction are blank available on everything from train tickets to hotel rooms. Child reduction are available on everything from train tickets to hotel rooms. So here we have the adjective available, so we need an adverb to modify or qualify this adjective, and the suitable adverb is almost. So I read the sentence. What's more significant and substantial child reduction are almost available on everything from train tickets to hotel rooms. And this is the appropriate word. With nature travels, there are no blank fees to expensive theme parks. There are no blank fees to expensive theme parks. So here we need a noun which is entrance. There are no entrance fees to expensive theme parks. It means there is no taxes to enter the theme parks. No games or cards are made to swallow the children's pocket money. It means there is no entrance fees and no game or cards are made to swallow the children's pockets money either. So either it means also or to. This makes a family holiday both accessible and affordable. The last word or the last sentence, it is blank wonderful opportunity to spend time together with the least cost ever. It's how it is undoubtedly, and here we need an adverb, it's undoubtedly wonderful opportunity to spend time together with the least cost ever. So we need an adverb to modify and to qualify the adjective wonderful. Okay, so let's move to question or another type of questions in language tasks, which is circle the right alternative. Circle the right alternative. So I read the whole paragraph. More than a million of best trained Britons have gone to live abroad. Full stop. They are now contributing to the, between parentheses, wealth, drain, opportunity of other countries. A report found yesterday they have, between parentheses, added, made, took up more than half of the British immigrants who have gone abroad over the past 14 years to work in countries, between parentheses, including America, Australia, or increasingly Germany. The report warned, between parentheses, of, at, from, a new brain drain, and said that no other country loses as many university, between parentheses, graduation, graduated, graduates, through immigration, full stop. But at the same time, British immigration rules are offering entry clearance to the country to engineers and other, between parentheses, high qualified technicians, because the country is suffering from shortages. So the whole paragraph is about immigration of highly qualified people, or about, as it is known, about brain drain. So let me read again. More than a million of the best trained Britons have gone to live abroad. They are now contributing to the wealth, drain, opportunity of other countries, a report found yesterday. Full stop. They have added, made, took up more than half of the British immigrants who have gone abroad over the past 14 years to work in countries including America, Australia, or increasingly Germany. The report warned of, at, from, a new brain drain, and said that no other country loses as many university, graduation, graduated, and graduates through immigration, but at the same time, British immigration rules are offering entry clearance to the country to engineers and other high qualified technicians because the country is suffering from shortage. Okay, so let's answer, or let's circle the right alternative. More than a million of the best trained British, more than a million of the best trained Briton have gone to live abroad. Full stop. They are now contributing to the wealth, drain, opportunity of other countries, a report found yesterday. So which is the right alternative? So we have wealth, drain, and opportunity. So wealth, it means the richness or the fortune, the treasure, the affluence, etc. So, and opportunity, it means a chance. And drain, as it is said, brain drain, or it is a channel or a pipe carrying off surplus liquid, especially rainwater or liquid waste. So this is the meaning of drain. So here I think the best or the right alternative is wealth, because the Britons contribute in the richness or in the wealth of other countries. Number two, they have added, made, took up more than half of the British immigrants who have gone abroad over the past 14 years to work in countries including America, Australia, or increasingly Germany. So they have, we need a past participle after have, because here it is the present perfect. They have made up, they have made up more than half of the British immigrants who have gone abroad over the past 14 years to work in countries including America, Australia, or increasingly Germany. So it means including, here we use the gerund, it means among of them, and including, it means containing as part of the whole. So it means the countries are Germany, Australia, and America. The report warned off from a new brain drain and said that no other country loses as many university graduated and graduates through immigration. So the report warned of a new brain drain. So it's of and not at or from. So it is the report warned of a new brain drain and said that no other country loses as many university graduates through immigration. And the graduates is a person who has successfully completed a course of study or a training, a person who has been awarded an academic degree. So here we talk about the person, not about graduation as a whole or graduation as a degree. So no other country loses as many university graduates through immigration. But at the same time, British immigration rules are offering entry clearance to the country to engineers and other high qualified technicians. So the right alternative is highly, which is an adverb. So, but at the same time, British immigration rules are offering entry clearance to the country to engineers and other highly qualified technician, because the country is suffering from shortage, highly qualified. So here we have an adverb to modify the adjective qualified. Thank you very much. Let's have a break and listen to a song, and I dedicate this song to all the students and mainly to back students.
أنا لبعت سلام بطرف مرسال، ودمعي على فراق الوطن مرسال. يطير بالسماء، يطير بالسماء على الوطن مرسال. بعد هالدار تبكي على الغياب. يا طير يا طير يا طارش على الحمانة، يا طارش ع وطنا روح مرسال. بعد هالدار تبكي على حبايب. يا طير خذني على الوطن وديني، كحل عيون بتربت فلسطين.
يا طير خذني على الوطن وديني، كحل عيوني بتربت فلسطيني.
سلم عكا وعلى الجليل العالي، برزيت وحيف الطير وعن غزالي.
يا طير خذني على الوطن وديني، كحل عيوني بتربت فلسطيني.
على القدس ويافا مع غزة وجبالي، عاناق الإسرام الله مع جنيني.
يا طير خذني على الوطن وديني، كحل عيوني بتربت فلسطيني.
عاخان يونس عرافح قلبي، علد عطوباس عن خليلي.
يا طير خذني على الوطن وديني، كحل عيوني بتربت فلسطيني.
عبير السبع قابيلي قابيلي، عطول كرب السيدي مع برليني.
يا طير خذني على الوطن وديني، كحل عيوني بتربت فلسطيني.
عطا ضاري يم الفاحم بيساني، صبوري معلوبي وطرعاني.
يا طير خذني على الوطن
Okay, hello again, and let's move to the last question, which is to supply the right tense or form of the bracketed words. So first, let me read the whole paragraph to understand the topic of the main idea of the paragraph. A new report claims digital innovation such as Facebook and Twitter are saving lives when natural disasters strike. However, the International Federation of Red Cross, which, between parentheses, just publish blank its World Disasters Report 2013, finds poor disaster-prone nations are, between parentheses, disadvantaged blank because they lack access to the new technologies. Red Cross information technology, between parentheses, special blank. Samad Al-Safaj said the so-called digital divide is huge in the poorest countries in the world, and that the lack of access to modern communication increase the, between parentheses, harm blank effects of the disaster and reduces pupils' abilities, between parentheses, cope blank with them. Full stop. Social media is, between parentheses, increase blank, becoming a media for humanitarian workers to get information from disaster affected areas. Full stop. The problem, between parentheses, B blank, that relying on this specific technology puts us in risk of actually, between parentheses, isolate blank those who do not have access to this technology. Okay, so the whole paragraph is about social media and the new technologies. So I repeat again, a new report claims digital innovation such as Facebook and Twitter are saving lives when natural disasters strike. However, the International Federation Red Cross, which, between parentheses, just publish blank its World Disaster Report 2013, finds poor disaster-prone nations are, between parentheses, disadvantaged blank because they lack access to the new technologies. Red Cross information technology, between parentheses, special, Samad Al-Safaj said, the so-called digital divide is huge in the poorest countries in the world, and that the lack of access to modern communications increases the, between parentheses, harm effect blank effect of the disasters and reduces pupils' abilities, between parentheses, cope blank with them. Full stop. Social media is, between parentheses, increase blank, becoming a media for humanitarian workers to get information from disaster affected areas. The problem, between parentheses, B blank that relying on this specific technology puts us in a risk of actually, between parentheses, isolate blank those who do not have access to this technology. Okay, so let's supply the right tense or form of the bracketed words. So let's read the first one. A new report claims digital innovation such as Facebook and Twitters are saving lives when natural disasters strike. However, the International Federation of Red Cross, which just published, so here we need the present perfect, which has just published its World Disasters Report 2013, finds poor, disaster-prone nations are disadvantaged because they lack access to the new technology. So the first one is has just published, and just is to indicate a short time ago. And as you know, the present perfect has a connection with the present, and here has just published is to announce a recent happening or to give new information, okay, about the Red Cross report. So has just published its World Disaster Report 2013, and then we have the verb finds. Poor, disaster-prone nations are disadvantaged. So here we need the ed form. The International Federation of Red Cross, which has just published its World Disaster Report 2013, finds poor, disaster-prone nations are disadvantaged because they lack access to the new technology. It means they are deprived, they are in need, or they are poor because they lack access to the new technology. Red Cross International Technology, the word special, Samad Al-Safaj said the so-called digital drive is huge in the present countries in the world. The Red Cross Information Technology specialist Samad Al-Safaj said the so-called digital divide is huge in the poorest countries in the world, and here a specialist is a noun of a person to define Samad Al-Safaj, and that the lack of access to modern communication increases the, between parentheses, harm, effects of the disasters. So it increases the harm, and then we have blank and effects, so it increases the harmful effects. So here we need an adjective, so an adjective to define the word effects. So harmful effects, and harmful, it means dangerous effects of the disaster that reduces pupils' abilities, between parentheses, cope with them. So the disaster and reduces pupils' abilities to cope with them, and here to cope with them, it means it indicates a purpose, is to cope with them. Social media is increase becoming a media for humanitarian workers to get information from disaster affected area. So social media is increasingly becoming a media for humanitarian workers to get information from disaster affected area. So here we need an adverb, increasingly, and it means more and more, to an increasing extent, etc. Social media is increasingly becoming a media for humanitarian workers to get information from disaster affected areas. The problem B, that, or we have a blank, that relying on this specific technology puts us in a risk of actually isolate blank those who do not have access to this technology. So the answer, the problem is that, so here we need a simple present, that relying on this specific technology puts us, we have present and present, is that relying on this specific technology puts us in a risk of actually isolating those who do not have access to this technology. So here we use the present simple is to say that something happened all the time or repeatedly, or something which is true in general. So the problem in general is that relying on this specific technology puts us in a risk of actually isolating those who do not have access to this technology, and isolating is a gerund, or it's gerund, or it's a verb plus ing. So here we need the ing form. So I repeat the sentence. The problem is that relying on this specific technology puts us in a risk of actually isolating those who do not have access to this technology. So thank you very much. I hope that everybody has got some benefits. Thank you for your listening, and thank you for your patience. And until we meet again, take my best wishes, and please stay at home, and goodbye.
بالتعاون مع المندوبية الجهوية للتربية بتطاوين، إذاعة تطاوين تقدم إذاعة الباكالوريا. اليوم مادة الأنقليزية مع الأستاذ علي الحوات.
رمضان كريم وكل عام وأنتم بخير.
تيجوا نصوم شهر رمضان زي ما وصانا ربنا. أي شهر الصوم إنها يا قوم. اللهم صل على نبينا، اللهم اكرمنا، اللهم اهدينا، اللهم صل على نبينا، اللهم اكرمنا. ختم محبيب بضاع غداني، خادم
خاتم حبيبتي ضاعليا وش نقول الهوى والبيا مددتم ايدها ليديا خاتم مذهب يا لمن يا صغاري خاتم حبيبتي ضاعلي خاتم حبيبتي ضاعلي خاتم حبيبتي ضاعلي وش نقول يا حليلي عليك باش يجرالي